Hello everyone, it's Brian, and welcome back to Skyrim Survival Legendary, the game where the cat has 9 lives. We are deep in the Dwarven doo-doo here. We are in Nchuand-Zel, or however on earth you say that, in the quarters section. And I believe we have found ourselves 4 Falmer. And we are here to take them down. We're at level 19, so we're moving on up in the world, and we have still not died in any other way than inside of a bear's stomach. So digested by bears, but not yet filleted by Falmer. So let us see what we can do. Just kind of sucking them up the stairs and then backing away for now. Trying to thin them out a little bit. Go to a more ancient Nord type of arrow. Once a battle kind of becomes a more predictable thing, gets a little more predictable, and you can kind of see, okay, they're going to go back there, come here. Then I start using the cheapo arrows, because there just aren't enough arrows in the world. You go to the arrow store, and they're expensive. It certainly takes it's a sizable amount of investment, this particular weapon strategy. Through a lot of gold buying arrows. I can sometimes get a couple of shots off before they get all too close for comfort. I have to remember when we're in the quarters, if they've spotted me and I get all the way to the door and they've still spotted me, they'll come through the door, they'll teleport to the door with me and take free licks at me. Stairs, so that's fun. Backing them up this way. It's a little scary when you turn around and see all 3 of them kind of right there. Again, how could they not see me? Pretty good on sneak. All right, down to 1 guy, 1 Falmer. Guys, crud before I forget who's who. I just kind of let them go back to their main spot so I can have some more run room. Not nearly as afraid of this guy now. There's just 1. I mean, I could probably take him in mono stuff, but I don't want to find out the hard way. Safety first is the motto of Permadeath. For a minute, it looked like that previous shot. It looked like I had shot his weapon away, but it's not one of the things in archery. It's not like Fallout where you can shoot their weapon out. You can disarm somebody, but you can't do it with a bow and arrow. So what is down here? This is where they were. I think this is that place where there are sometimes what are they called? Runes. Terrible, terrible explodey runes. anything in a Dwarven ruins, I should just be kind of almost checking for traps everywhere. And the things you look for, there's like deep grooves in the ground. They're one of the things. All right, this guy found me. Deep grooves in the ground, little wires attached to doors and chests. Those are the things. Back here, get far away, and good. They all went back. That's excellent. And we'll sneak back to where he is. But I do kind of treat any time they actually spot me as basically a screw up. I really shouldn't ever be letting these guys actually see me. See, you think you can hit him with one shot, and then it turns out it's not one shot. Now, how did he suddenly... I think he might have actually physicsed himself to death. It looks like he hit me and then just fell over dead. That was, and I hadn't poisoned my arrows or anything, so I have no idea, but that was kind of funny. All right, we're gonna heal ourselves up. And there's a guy there moonwalking against the passageway. A Skulker. But not a mage Skulker. So we're gonna skulk ourselves a mage. Ooh, oh, there's a mage. Possibly also Skulker. And a spider thing. A spider thing. It was actually a spider, not a dwarven spider. That's pretty funny that they hang with regular spiders. Decide whether I'm going for the mage or the guy. One thing about the regular guy is we know he won't heal. Speeding up the battle a little bit because this is, I think you get the idea on how these go. It's a battle of patience and attrition here. I can usually get two shots. You know, if I let him get a ways down the corridor, I can get two shots off, and then I can decide on the third based on what's going on. Like if I think that would be the decisive third shot that would take down mage or somebody. Oh, well. That's a big old chunk of sneak we got there, or chunk of sneak that helped us. I don't actually know if reaching a higher level in something gives you more level up chunk than reaching a lower level. I know that it's harder to reach a higher level of a skill. You have to do a lot more sneaking to reach 82, more effective sneaking to reach 82 than to reach 17. But I don't know if, going to 82 is better than going up a level of smithing or something like that. Alright, looking for traps. Dwarven ruins pattern, looking for traps. Runes or anything. One of the places for the runes is right at the top of these stairs. These kinds of stairs. No, this isn't the place. Not this one. That's clear. That's just crooked rock. There's a different part somewhere in here that's got. Let's just say I've been around these ruins a number of times. This is one of my favorite early go-to ruins for low-level characters. Alright, so we got us a balcony and a chest with a few little this and that. Alright, I'm gonna get a sense of where we are. Some stuff we haven't seen. I think I see, I see the dead bodies and a bed over there. Bed to sleep on. Get over there, we can sleep. Now, this is the room we came in, so I think we came across that top thing. Okay. Just get our bearings. I think we might be able to come out that door over there if we go back in here. Is that how it works, or do we have to go somewhere else? We'll see. Have a room full of crud. Not even good crud. One little chest. Alright, now the quarters back earlier on had a split point where you could go downstairs or continue along, so we are going to go back to it. It is right here, and now we'll go see what's down this way. Okay, another long hallway, and oh yeah, there's a guy. Let's see what you're all about over here. That's good, a regular Falmer. Ooh, well, we got 4 red dots, and I see a mage-looking one. If we find our way through those beds, we could actually sleep and move up the level. Oh, the other interesting thing about Dwarven ruins is, so the Falmer don't seem to sleep on normal beds. Like, they kind of live in their weird little sleeping surprise pods. And so you can't use Falmer beds, but sometimes you can find the old Dwemer beds, the stone beds. You can sleep in a stone bed. You get a good night's sleep in a stone bed. Find us a stone bed and get all leveled up. Good in-dungeon leveling up. Got us a trio of Falmer. I'm reaching the limits of my backing up area, so I'm not gonna get too wild. I guess I got a little wild. Now, definitely would be fatal to shoot more, or be taking my life in my hands to shoot again. Just gonna let them rewind back to their spot, so we got more runway. Got some more runway. Takes a second to turn around. You can get some shots off. He's about ready to go plop. Arrow man. There's a mage, but I guess it's an arrow man. Remember, there were 4 dots, so there could be all sorts of people in here. Inventory issues there. I think I'd picked up some Falmer bows thinking they were Falmer arrows. Alright, coming up into these stairs. These are the places where we look carefully for traps. Tilt our camera. No. There's a spider here. That's interesting. I don't recall shooting a spider. However, this is sort of where the fire runes, I think, are, and so maybe the spider stepped on the rune. That would be good. If you find a rune, you gotta use destruction magic to, so you can kind of lightning bolt it or shoot flame at it from distance, blow it up. It's like setting off a landmine. You don't want to be too near it. Detonating an exploded bomb. Okay, that is some sort of mage-ish thing. Regular Falmer, that's good. Too hard to kill. Even if it heals, it's not going to heal enough. I see another dot. Got somebody in there. We're just going to eat down some food. Splorch. Oh, what a skeever. Hi, little cute skeever. Who I can't hit because you're so small and hard to hit. But dead. Dead skeever. Alright, let us see what we can find in these places. Ooh, I saw a bed. A stone bed with a bedspread still on it. Okay, then. I'm having some inventory problems, so I think I'll just take a little stamina, increase my carrying capacity. Cannot yet take that. We can get another at some point. So, what are we going to do? Is it time to invest in alchemy? After all these times, start working our way up the alchemy tree. I think that's a good plan. Combat skills. We seem to have gotten our combat skills up to. They're all pretty well up to snuff. All right, looking around for secret chests. They put them in all sorts of great little shapes. Little funny little thing off to the side. Just a little container like this. Fun to scavenge. Alright, and apparently there's no other way out of here. We're just going to have to go back to the beginning. I thought maybe we could work our way into the next Dwemer whatever. Alright, here is this weird tree thing. And here is one of the journals we're supposed to get. So, the ill-fated Strom-Stauben expedition. I think we're supposed to actually take this book back to Dude Calcelmo. He says he put down a few runes just for safety. So so thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for the runes. Of course, the question is, do I want to study enough destruction be able to put runes down myself? Because that'd be sort of like put a little landmine down and then draw the enemies over the landmine. I'm not sure that it's a good enough deal in Skyrim compared to Fallout, where you cripple people and put them into stun locks and things. There's a device. I think this is just an aesthetic touch in the dungeon. But anyway, I just feel like maybe I don't know if I'll be able to get up to doing enough damage with those things to make it worth doing it. I mean, it's a great tool to go with stealth if I can make it do enough damage to matter, but if it's going to be one of these things where they walk across it and one pixel goes off of their off of their health, then that's not so exciting. On the other hand, I think their runes would probably, if they didn't one-shot me, they'd come awful close at this stage because I don't have a lot of investment in hit points yet. All right, so we're back on the main top level, and I think the way. Okay, so that's back to the beginning. And you know what? Maybe, okay, yeah, there's the balcony we were on, so there's that way down. Maybe it's time to go back and get some. We should go back and. Okay, I see. So we're gonna go through there, come out that other one, and then that'll be the third one. That's what it looks like. But I think want to go back to the store. Just eat some food, drink some drink, get rested. So, a quick run through. I always forget there's a little spider lair earlier level. It's up like several layers deep in this thing. Alright, so who to talk to first? Well, we can go ahead and turn in the next stage of this, because we killed Nimi, and we found an expedition journal.
As promised, is the key to the
Alright, so we're allowed to go in his museum, which is mostly lockpicking practice. Unless we're not going to steal his stuff. If we were willing to steal things, we could get all kinds of stuff in there.
Brave scholar, but not very.
All right.
If you find stubborn.
So yeah, the Lost Expedition quest continues, but there's more journals to get.
Spells and incantations for those with the talent.
Spells and incantations for those with the talent to sell me all their crud.
Until next time, then.
Let's look at this to see if we've got some. I'm not sure I want to disenchant either of those. Those are too good. At some point, I'll find some piece of heavy armor that's got a good enchantment on it. Enchantments I would love to have include making bows shoot better. I would love to have making light armor work better.
Hello, my friend.
And I'd love to have making alchemy work better, because then I could have a special set of clothes. I could even enchant my fur armor to be my alchemy clothes. And that would be glorious. Alright, the Hag's Cure. We will, as usual, buy every single one of her reagents. Maybe not Daedra Hearts and really expensive stuff, but she hasn't actually reset yet. Oh, here comes a courier.
I've been looking for you.
My hands only.
Your hands only. Let's see here. There's a new museum opening up in
Okay, just a
Dawnstar.
museum.
Asking me to hand out invitations to
Dawnstar sounds pretty far in the
That's it.
future.
Got to go.
We'll just file that away. Alright, here's Mrs. Smith. And I've been informed that it's not actually Mr. and Mrs. Smith. It might be they're like cousins or brother and sister or something, but she's still a Mrs. who's a Smith, okay? So that's what I'm going with. Alright, we are gonna go through our salt, cooking the things. If you can find the little one-pointers to cook, like the salmon steaks, then cooking them up, uses up gets the salt out of your inventory, and it actually makes things way less. So it's good to cook things. Whereas, ironically, or conversely, making potions often makes your inventory heavier.
Come back whenever you need something.
Just looking around, especially for arrows and things.
I've been
Oh,
looking
for
for
the
you.
love of God.
Got something
He's
I'm supposed
already
to
got another
deliver.
package.
Your hands only. Let's see here. A note from someone named Alcelno.
Okay, so I'm
like that's
guessing I just bought another Dwarven arrow, and therefore idiocy, jackassery has been called. Yes, once again, he wishes to buy exactly one arrow from me for eight whatevers. All right, I'm having trouble resetting this. It's funny, sometimes when you wait, they don't get on schedule, and so they don't open their store at the right time. So I went into the palace and waited in, to get a few regions away, to hopefully, and it worked. It totally worked. So now she has reagents. And now that means we have reagents. And now it means some mixy mixed face, everyone's favorite thing to do. And we're just going to have a little of this, and we're going to have a little of that. And we're going to find some new things and make some good stuff. Okay, some regenerate health, which is actually, regenerate health is one of the ones that makes good, tasty, expensive potions. Makes good selling potions. Like, the amount it makes your health regenerate, at least the difficulties I play at, never seems to be all that important. I mean, I'll quaff one in the middle of combat if I've got one sitting around, but the amount of gold it thinks they're worth is completely out of proportion to how useful the potion is or how difficult it is to make it. Alright, so you get to buy all my damage magicka regen. That's another one. Like, for some reason, damage magicka regen is a valuable potion, and obviously if you put a third ingredient on a potion, that makes it better. That makes sense, at least. But like, the reason that damage magicka regeneration is somehow a really valuable potion, given that to me it doesn't seem like a particularly useful poison to use, even when I'm using poisons. Which I am using poisons this game. This is a very poison-oriented character, and we're just getting up to where we can start having poison make a difference. Alright, so we get another 8 gold for one stupid Dwarven arrow, which mostly I wouldn't even want 8. I'd rather have the Dwarven arrow. But you got to keep Calcelmo happy. What can I say? All right, so we're back in here, and we are going to have to run at the speed of light right through the entire spider ruins, with nothing ever happens except that stupid skull pops up and physics me right in the face every time. So we take a little 1-point damage. All right, so we are here, and I'm not certain that we have cleared all the Falmer out of the way. In fact, I can see one now that we have clearly not cleared out. So we need to make our way down. Clearly we're going to have to go through some of the down to get into the deeper, as it were, layers of this adventure. Alright, so he's going to come tootling up to where we are, and hopefully not lose aggro on us until he gets close enough that he's easier to do. So yeah, look at that lower ledge there. There he comes up that ramp. There he goes. All right, well, he's going to need some more encouragement, isn't he? I've got just the thing. Tonk. Hard to shoot him from a perpendicular angle when they're at like a 45-degree angle in 2 different dimensions. Vertical and horizontal. Where is he? There he comes, alright. More encouragement. Yeah, keep coming, Mr. Falmer, dude. Those guys apparently don't say, I surrender, I yield. Nope, they just keep on sneaking. Spooky sneaking. Spooky sneaking that they do. I guess, one of the mysteries of Elder Scrolls is, are the Falmer in fact the fallen Dwemer? Did they just leave the remnants? Okay, this is all looking clear. And it looks like I'm going to have to go in the terrifying water. See any bad people down here, or bad things. Soon we'll be fighting some things, I predict. Nobody here, just some terrifying water. I think there's a little somewhere under here I can open a little underwater door. Let's just make sure everything's safe before we get all swimming around everywhere. Alright, nothing in there. That's good. So I think that door over there is where we need to get to. One to my current left. I'm going to look over here because I think, yeah, over this way. That's the way up. And then right here is the little underwater door. See if they've got some chests and things. Take a breath, because unfortunately they don't have. I don't know why they decided not to give us a oxygen meter. God, don't close the door myself. I guess I can always come up for air still. Get some potions. I thought there'd be a nice chest, but apparently not. No chest, just potionary goodness. Gotta get back up here. Alright, let's find our door. Our door to our next thing. Okay, the Armory, the Nchuand-Zel Armory, or the Nchuand-Zel, if you will. Which you will. Alright, so there's different ways to go, fork in the path. Okay, gate. Adept skill. Let us just do that. Go. Yes, arrow. Oh, this is a terrifying place. Look at the scary things. Scary, horrible things. You know something terrible happened to that guy up there. Alright, so those don't seem to be currently animate. Have this sense that they might wake up. And we're going to go about this a piece at a time, carefully minding our rear. Alright, so there's that way. Maybe I should clear out some of these exit areas. Oh, there's some people. Now, I like the idea of them walking through little fire things. Yeah, spider on fuego. Some hot spider. He's just a regular Falmer, but a little magey regular one. Oh, wow, I could have gotten extra Shishkebab by that thing. Because, see, the problem is, I see there, right, there's one of the buttons. I don't trigger the buttons, but they trigger the buttons. See, I can stand on this all my one, nothing will happen, but there seem to be two different buttons, and one turns on the fire, and one turns on the Shishkebab machine. And I just have to make sure that I'm not standing in the Shishkebab machine when I have. The other thing that can do those is, like, even one arrow landing on one of those plates, you know, if it bounces off of something, then we'll... Hello. Nothing for it but to just... I just didn't feel like I was going to get away from that. Since he's just going to put up a stupid ward, I'm just going to keep shooting him. Staggered him. This is... Yeah, you started with that earlier. This might have been a pretty awkward battle, sir, but that one, I'm just going to have to say, worked out in my favor. It started right in with the lightning, and I probably had to make a run for it. I don't know how that would have turned out. I mean, if I got away from it, it'd be fine. We got all tangled in Dwarven machinery. Alright, regular Falmer with a bow and arrow, not a big deal. Can't even hardly see me. I guess he's going to see me if I stand right next to him for a minute. Ploink. Oh, missed. Ploink. That's better. Seems to be in slow mode, not fast mode, so that's good. We can just pin cushion him up. Okay. Notice I left behind the little journal at the place. I just don't want to. I want to kind of get this rest of this thing all cleared out before I do something that might start some horrifying event. Oh, but we made it. Okay, so this makes it through, and that is a ramp up to yet another section. But here we have a different one of the journals, and we have beds. Beds. Oh, I see. If I search the guy, it just picks the book right up. So there's no avoiding the book. Oh, Sithis skill book. Finish this out first, because then we'll be moving on to the next thing. So that's the beginning. I get it. All right, so that was where we first came in to this level from the lowest thing. Oh, there is another little guy in here. Hello, hidden guy. You were ready to ambush me when I got in trouble. When I got in trouble with Dwarven machinery later. Sometimes you can get these guys to fight the Dwarven machinery, but you can't count on it, I don't think. Depends on the local tactical situation. Take his stuff. Alright, so here we are in this terrifying room. All these. Open the gate and back away. Back away. Alright. Alright, this apparently is the trash can room. Oh, there's a chest. That's good. Ring of deft hands. Pickpocket. Always the least useful thieving skill. Alright, nobody woke up. Say he's a guy, just standing there. Alright, let's open up a gate. Nobody woke up. That's good. Alright, stupid Dwarven armor turns out to be too heavy to carry. Imagine survival mode with a warrior in heavy armor and stuff. Boy, would that be because you got to wear that really heavy armor until you get your heavy armor skill up enough to lower the weight. And you need stamina to be able to carry the heavy armor and to fight with. And you need health because you're in melee. Sounds hard to me. Sounds hard to me. More good stuff, though. Helmets. I'll carry the helmet for now. Yeah, helmets sometimes go longer. So here comes the scariest parts. Alright, so there's his notes. At least get the book. That's the quest thing. Search urge. Still nobody. So I'm gonna come in sideways on this chest. Be ready to run, run, run. Okay, nothing so far. I swear I feel like I've fought Dwarven crud in here before. I wonder if they just wake up if you interact with them. See what happens. Oh, look at that. Okay, if you do something, that it didn't wake the thing up, but it made a little bolly come out the hole there, and now he's a Dwarven Sphere. Okay. Well, I made it come out, so maybe I might as well get some practice in an empty dungeon. See how hard these guys are going to be. Ooh, pretty hard. Look at that. I hardly did any freaking damage to that. We're going to just drop off the... It's like a science experiment. In a controlled setting with not too many other variables. So it is at least a good place to... Hopefully won't regret waking him up, but I feel like it's good to know this now that these guys are hard. Because we're just going to meet more and more of them. And that was the frozen one. So we're just going to work on this Dwarven Sphere. We're going to learn about Dwarven Spheres. We've learned we can go around this thing 2 different ways, except not that way. This way. Oh, and here we have devices, and I bet Dwarven Spheres set off little Shishkebab machines. If we can get him to Shishkebab himself, that would be absolutely magnificent. Let's go up this way. Come to the doorway. It's always the trick with corners, is getting them to come up to where you can shoot them and bring them around the corner for the next phase of discussion. And I got to bring him across that button. Ideally, I guess I want him to go across the button on his way back, so then he runs right into the Shishkebab machine. I kind of brandish my... Oh, look at that. That was an arrow hitting the button. Like it just physics across the button, and that's enough. You know, it didn't quite check the weight and momentum of these things. Tall. Come on. Okay, got him. Come on up. Come on up. He didn't come up. Oh, here he comes. Shoot him. Go. Oh, he saw me. He sees me. He's down there. Stay down there. Let him catch on fire and stuff. Oh! He was... okay, so sneaking, not so enough. We are in emergency Dwarven Sphere mode here. Let's see. Take the thing that makes our light armor work better. One skirmisher's draft. I'm just going to jump off, and I can't. If I go through the door, I'm probably toast because he'll teleport up to me. So I think we're going to play run around in circles and try to get hidden here. If I can't get hidden, it's going to be a very long running battle with no stealth. Okay. Achieving stealth. He's like right around there. Okay, so I'm worried that he is gonna... Yeah, he is gonna come this way, isn't he? He's probably going this way. So I need to... Yep, there he comes. All right, so he's gonna go back to his home through the shortest path. So I am gonna get around it like this. Get back to back to what we do. Okay. Working, wearing him down. As long as we can kind of get back on the wagon here, then it's okay. We've done a good job on him. Back hidden. Didn't really want him to. He went all the way over there. Just a little more paranoid. Oh, we got 2 red dots. That might have been the other Dwarven Sphere. So somehow we have stirred a second Dwarven Sphere. Not sure if that's... Not sure how I feel about that. I want to kill 2 Dwarven Spheres. I do kind of feel like I want to finish this one off if it doesn't get too crazy. Oh, he sees me again. Alright, this... I'm gonna have to... may have to rethink. Rethink and not fight these guys, because... apparently I can probably get re-hidden here, but... there's another one over there, and I don't want... he'll see me. Yeah, he's like right up there, too. Alright, we're getting hidden. Okay, but I can already tell there's a new problem. If I go up there, that guy's going to see me. But this guy's going to come back to his hiding place. Alright, this could be very awkward, or could spell a third life of a kitty, because he's going to come right around here. Is he going to see me? He's starting to see me, but let's just find him. Just had to slip behind him. Okay, guess what? I'm not going to kill those guys. We're going to leave them. We're going to leave them in there. And we are going to just go through this upper door that we've thankfully cleared out. And we're going to learn our little lesson. So we're just going to go out here on this landing and get a good night's sleep. And we will see you next time when the cat has 9 lives.